The bite from the Texas rattlesnake and the Stone Cold Stunner. The bite from the Texas rattlesnake and the Stone Cold Stunner. The bite from the Texas rattlesnake and the Stone Cold Stunner. The bite from the Texas rattlesnake and the Stone Cold Stunner.
It takes a lot of guts to sign a contract to face Steve Austin. It's like voluntarily signing up to participate in a shootout in the days of the Wild West of the town's top gunslinger. And here's Steve Austin has the headlock. Signing up to participate in a shootout in the days controlling the tempo. The town's top gunslinger. And here's Steve Austin has the headlock. Signing up to participate in a shootout in the days controlling the tempo. The town's top gunslinger. And here's Steve Austin. The aura that surrounds Seth Rollins is one of mystery and one of excitement. Rollins is one of the most gifted performers in WWE with an unorthodox offensive style that makes him almost impossible to prepare for.
Oh, you said it there, Cole. Seth Rollins is fearless, relentless, and tenacious. And that's before he even enters the ring. When Seth Rollins is in a fight, anything can and will happen.
So what do you think about Seth Rollins?
Rollins just has so many ways he can beat you. And then he starts breaking the rules. Anything can and will happen.
So what do you think about Seth Rollins?
Rollins just has so many ways he can beat you. And then he starts breaking the rules. Anything can and will happen.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. Singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the
target the arm.
Universe.
Very wise strategy.
Seth Rollins is as unpredictable and daring as they come. Rollins has a swarming mentality where an opponent will not have a second to breathe when he's in the ring. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
That he's here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside
the ring is survival. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Austin is on the bad end of a beating. He needs to somehow turn the tide here. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Austin is on the bad end of a beating. He needs to somehow turn the tide here.
Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around. Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around. Cole, Seth Rollins is one of the most dynamic superstars WWE has ever seen. His ability to create a plan, execute that plan, and neutralize any opponent has made him famous all over the world. His ability to create a plan, execute
not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Has made him famous all over
and that impact of that kick sounded awful, but I assure you, it hurt even worse.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Very impressive.
But I assure you,
oh, out of nowhere.
Very impressive.
There's the suplex. There's the suplex.
Looking good so far. Not much damage, if any, has been absorbed.
There's the suplex.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Not much damage, if any, has been absorbed.
Oh, wait, nice reverse.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh.
Look at Rollins going for the quick pin. What a scoundrel.
The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh.
Look at Rollins going for the quick pin. What a scoundrel. What force on that slam. Seth Rollins is going up.
Look out below!
Look out! Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
Wow, that nailed him. What a vicious kick by Rollins.
This might be it.
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
Wow, that nailed him. What a vicious kick by Rollins.
This might be it.
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
There's been a lot of buzz in the locker room area today in anticipation of this episode of Superstars. And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. There's been a lot of buzz in the locker room area. These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. Could this be it?
What's he doing? Stop the count, ref.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. Could this be
Here we go. Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
Here we go.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer. Here we go. Oh, what a shot.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, and he goes for the cover.
This is it.
A chance to catch their breath.
And now he goes for it a second time. This is it. And now he goes for it a second time. I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. And now he goes for it a second time. I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. The crowd on hand tonight clearly fired up for this match here on Superstars.
Oh, dear.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
We're looking at complete domination here. And in the corner.
Look at this vicious onslaught. Rollins is just awesome.
Look at these two. Shoulder up.
Just when you think Rollins is down, he pulls something from his bag of tricks. Boy, did he get dropped or what? Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Not this.
He's looking at it again.
That's it. He's done.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
This is an electric crowd here tonight, and we're hearing from them every time these competitors make a move. Seth Rollins is showing his brilliance in there right now.
He can do it here.
I think he's got it.
And he escapes with a kick out. What do you have to do to keep this guy down?
Ouch. You can hear that in different time zones.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't...
Wow, that nailed him. What a vicious kick by Rollins.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he...
And into the cover. One. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
And this has to be where you wonder if you have what it takes to keep down the Terminator.
Does anyone have what it takes to keep down the Terminator?
Spikes his opponent down, and that has to be it.
Oh, you're right. There's no getting up from that. There.
His shoulders are down. It's over. It's all over.
You want to talk about crowd pleasing? There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights. Oh boy, that was a spectacular performance. You want to talk about incredible?
Here's your winner.
That was a spectacular performance.
approaching the ring, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the United States Champion, Seth Rollins.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times. This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head-to-head to decide which one is truly the best.
And there's the bell. This battle just begun, and you can guarantee that these two are ready to go to war. The winner of this one will be making a statement that everyone will hear.
Not today, too fast.
Steve Austin making his...
Tell the WWE Universe your thoughts on Steve Austin. Seth Rollins leads a quiet life away from the ring, but his love of sports entertainment began when he was 3 years old. Rollins' father and grandfather took him to see his first WWE show at the Wharton Fieldhouse in his hometown of Davenport, Iowa, and that's when it all began.
Well, luckily, the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
Again, don't expect your traditional match here. This is a last man standing match, which means anything can and usually does happen.
Yeah, and keep in mind that the rules are out the window in this one, which means we'll probably see a heavy dose of weapons here tonight. Ow! Ooh. Michael, Seth wanted to follow his dream to WWE, literally. Seth traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, so he could see WrestleMania 26 live. With that kind of passion, it's no surprise that Seth Rollins is one of the premier superstars in WWE today.
And they haven't done it.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Rollins is looking for a way out of this. It's no secret Seth Rollins grew up with a dream of being a WWE superstar. Very few people know that Rollins was actually in the crowd at WrestleMania 26. No one knew that just 3 years later, Rollins could make his own WrestleMania debut as a member of The Shield.
Well, you know, Michael, the WWE roster is full of stories of superstars following their dreams to make it to the big time. But few of those stories include a superstar like Seth Rollins, who was actually in the crowd for a WrestleMania. It doesn't get much cooler than that. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
What a shot. I can't believe that just happened to Seth Rollins.
No kidding. I think that's going to be worse than needing to gather yourself outside the ring.
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
We all know the amazing array of moves Seth Rollins has at his disposal to decimate an opponent. What does that tell you about his finishing move? It's a brutal move, driving a man's skull to the mat. Oh, that can't feel good. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is...
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count. Break time's over. And here we go again. And he makes it back to his feet. In this match will resume.
Oh, I'm not not sure I can watch this.
That elbow will leave you dazed.
Oh, what devastation. You can't get up from that, can you? I don't even want to think about what a third time will sound like.
Michael, we have to face facts. The pure cruelty Seth Rollins exudes when he's looking to finish off an opponent. I mean, it's scary. Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
Look out.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Oh, his back crashing into the ground.
Well, we're on the move here.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And he makes it back to his feet. In this match will resume. He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring.
And we're on the move again. Break time's over. And here we go again.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Steve Austin.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Rollins is scheming to land that wicked kick of his.
That's it. He's out. Seth Rollins.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
These competitors are absolutely destroying each other in an attempt to be the last man standing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like anybody's willing to stay down just yet.
Apparently, it'll take a lot more to end this match.
Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
What an attack. And I don't have one problem with it. In the WWE, you do.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
King, the last man standing match is one of the most physically demanding matches in all of WWE.
You're right, Cole, and I think we're starting to see that physicality take its toll on these competitors. You know, Rollins was one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions along with Roman Reigns. So what all of this means is that by now we all know when Seth Rollins touches down in that ring, all hell is going to break loose.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. Crazy move by Seth Rollins.
Oh, there it is.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up. Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And he makes it back to his feet. In this match will resume.
These competitors are absolutely destroying each other in an attempt to be the last man standing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like anybody's willing to stay down just yet. You really have to respect the resolve of these competitors, Cole. Whoa! Whoa!
The stunner, this one is over.
You're right. No one gets up from us.
He might not be able to get up here.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And we're on the move again. This has been so exhausting.
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
What a tremendous victory. Oh, they mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match.
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And he picks up the win.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from the 5th dimension, Stardust.
Well, the WWE Universe sure isn't shy about sharing their feelings about this superstar.
Whoa, it looks like he hasn't missed many gym sessions.
And approaching the ring from parts unknown, the Superstar.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. Dishing out some serious punishment here. As we watch Stardust, let's get your take on him.
All the celestial craziness aside, though, Stardust really is an outstanding competitor. And even more impressive, he's completely revolutionized his offense since competing as Cody Rhodes.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
He's moving like a man possessed.
Cole, what's he got in mind? What's going to happen now?
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while.
No longer do you see the Cody Rhodes uppercut when countering a back body drop. Now you get a kick to the head. Just one of the many differences between Cody Rhodes and Stardust.
Yeah, and one of my favorites is the falling star springboard from the apron to the outside. That's nice.
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring. He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, out of nowhere. Uh-oh, what are we going to see here?
Going for the cover. And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Oh!
King, I think it's safe to say that Cody Rhodes has lost his mind. Have you ever come across anybody as odd as Stardust?
Yeah, of all the things he's ever lost, he misses his mind the most. I don't think, Cole, that I have ever seen anybody like Cody Rhodes. And of all the time we thought Goldust was the bizarre one, well, I guess it just runs in the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been ringside for every Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, and I can honestly say that this one looks to be among the best of all time. He's pressing all the right buttons now. You know, you have to wonder what Dusty Rhodes thinks of his son just tossing the Rhodes name aside in favor of Stardust. And Stardust reverses it. We're looking at complete domination here. Going for it all here.
It's all over but the shouting. Here's the cover.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Poor Dusty. He spent decades making the Rhodes name legendary, and here's Cody making a complete mockery of it. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
That's it. He's done.
Finisher.
This match.
Quick pin attempt here. And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again.
A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding. That shot came out of nowhere.
We're seeing prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
The Diamond Dust. That should do it.
I think you're right. This one's over.
Looking for the quick cover is Stardust, and he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see. Looking to get on a roll here.
In the spring of 2014, Cody Rhodes reached a critical point in his life and his career. The man we knew disappeared, and we were introduced to Stardust, someone whose life remains a mystery to this day.
The man known as Cody Rhodes by his own admission is dead. Stardust insists he's from a place called the Fifth Dimension and keeps everyone, including himself, shall we say, off balance.
Here comes Stardust. Stardust scores with a tremendous move.
Wow, now that's what...
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that's saving. This match goes on. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Just making his presence felt there. Some claim Stardust is the product of an identity crisis. That may be accurate, but one thing you cannot question is his success. Stardust has been one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions and a contender for many of WWE's prestigious championships.
Stardust seeks out a big move here. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.